Hello guys, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. I am so happy to be back, and yes, I'm back. The queen is back. I hope you guys miss me though, because I really missed you guys. Like, I missed you guys so much. I'm sure you're all wondering, girl, Mugale, where have you been? Well, I'm about to share that with you now. So, since the last time we spoke, I've been hectically stressed. You guys don't even know the half of it. So let me tell you one thing about me, is that I'm very sensitive to stress. Let me put it that way. You know, the end of the year and the beginning of the year are the most stressful times for me. I mean, are very stressful for me. The reason why is because second semester, last year when I made that video, that was months ago, right? Just after that, things got really hectic academic wise. Like, let me just put it that way. Because we were in the middle of our second semester and work just came piling in, just kept coming in, right? It was just piling in, and I just couldn't cope, you know? So I was getting counseling at school, helping me cope with academics and stuff, because honestly, we were all just still getting used to this online learning thing and all of that. So things got really hectic for me. And also in my personal life, like, nothing was just going my way, nothing was going right. So I was very stressed and depressed, honestly. And then comes the beginning of the year, where it's really stressful because I have to worry about registration. Now listen to this, I'm not funded by NSFAS or any other bursary scheme or anything. I'm self-funded, so, which means I have to pay my own fees. And we all know basically that I can't afford those. I'm not, you know, guys, it's so stressful. It is so stressful. And the one thing about me is that I don't like worrying my mom. Like, she's worried enough, she's stressed enough, she's got a lot on her plate, she's got a lot going on in her life, and I don't want to stress her about my funds. So I basically always make sure every year that I try my best to, like, get myself registered and stuff. And this year it was particularly hard because I have like tons of money outstanding from first and second year, and so I was at first refused to register freely, like the free registration, because of the outstanding amounts. I had to pay like a lot of money in order for myself to get registered. Dude, I can't afford those many thousands. So I won't lie, it was really stressful until I appealed, and yeah, now I'm like a step closer to getting registered, which I'm really excited about, which means it's a load off my shoulders, and yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, now I'm back, and now I can concentrate on making my videos, and now I can concentrate on academics and balancing that and those two out. And I really need to learn to master that skill, which I am working on, by the way. So don't worry, your girl is back. Like, kiwili, yeah, boss ite, you know, kiwili, kiwili. Okay, anyway, let's get into the video before Shawty's cuts. Today I really want us to talk about what a lot of people confuse. You know, there's two different things, but people tend to confuse the two. And today we're talking about normal anxiety versus anxiety as a disorder. So I just want to clarify the two, because, you know, we all have anxiety from day to day, right? It's normal. It's normal to have anxiety because, you know, sometimes we worry over a failed exam. We'd be anxious about that, or we'd be anxious about getting back results from an interview, or of an interview that that we really wanted. You know, I remember not so long ago I applied for a job that I really wanted. I was really praying that I get this job because I felt like I really need this job. You know, I remember telling my brother that you Dana, I need this job, you know, these are the perks of the job and this is why I need this job and wada, and they made us they actually made us wait for 2.5 weeks before they could give us the results. So you could imagine every morning I wake up and I check my emails, and you know, I'm just so anxious, and sometimes I can't even sleep. I'm like, oh Lord, I just need this job, you know. I was really, really anxious. And when the results came out and they said, sorry, you didn't get the job, I was like really disappointed at first because I knew I nailed that interview, right? But there's always someone that's going to be better than you know, at something, you know. And so I had to accept that, you know, shucks, I almost swore there. Shucks, I didn't get the job, what a bummer, but okay, we move. And the anxiety like literally stopped there. So this is what I want to clarify today, guys. The difference between normal anxiety and anxiety as a disorder, right? So here's the thing about normal anxiety. We all experience it, as I said. It is normal, it is manageable, and it lasts as long as the problem, and it's proportional to the problem, you know, or the situation. Which means, Wuti, after the interview, my anxiety stopped. It didn't go any further. I wasn't traumatized or anything that it would affect me in the future. Yabo? So it stopped there, for example. Yabo? So it's the same as like stressing about getting to work on time or school on time. As soon as you get there, stress is gone. Or worried about paying your bills on time, or being able to pay your bills. You know, once you're able to do that, you know, the stress is gone. It's gone. It ends there. So it's manageable and it's short term, until the problem or situation is solved. Okay. Yeah. And then anxiety disorder, Yona, it is not manageable, and it is disproportional to the situation or problem, or you know, it lasts way longer. It could take up to weeks or months or even years after the problem or the situation has happened or the event has taken place or whatever. It could affect you for a really long time. For example, I remember when in 2016, I think I told you this in my previous video, after my ex-boyfriend dumped me, I used to be so anxious because every time I left the house, I would pray that, God, I don't see a car that looked like it. I mean, how many guys drive a certain type of car or make, or even women, you know? And I was just like, every time I left the house, my heart would start pounding because every time I saw that car, I would literally freak out. I would literally... Oh my God, of that make did I see in 1 year? Guys, how many people drive a Polo? Emhlabeni kaJehova. But I was anxious. I was really, really anxious about that. And that lasted for a very long time, about 8 months. I would get anxious about literally everything and anything. I would get anxious about phone calls. Like my phone would ring and my heart would just start pounding, you know, for no absolute reason. You know, that's how anxiety disorder is. You worry or you get anxious about absolutely everything and anything, and it's not triggered by anything. It just happens. You know, it just happens. You oh my God, you just feel like it's an ongoing cycle, a never-ending cycle that keeps just getting worse. You know, it just gets worse with time. That's how it feels, and it's not manageable. You know, it's scary, guys. It's so severe that it's scary. You know, but of course the two can coexist. I mean, both the normal anxiety and the anxiety disorder. Those two can coexist. For example, you can have like racing thoughts, fear, rapid breathing. You can have trouble concentrating. You can, you know, shake, like tremble, and you know, this can also cause like sleeping problems and muscle tension or pain, and also digestive problems. So that's normal anxiety and the anxiety disorder functioning together as one. You know, they can coexist. It's not that they don't coexist, but that does not mean ukuthi wena manje so anxiety disorder. If you feel like your anxiety keeps persisting even after, like I said, the problem or the situation, if you feel like you're getting anxious for absolutely anything and everything and every time, even guys, let me tell you this. Here's a secret that you guys don't know, something you don't know about me, and another is that I actually don't like going anywhere by myself. I can't go to the mall, or well, I can now, but I never used to. And my mom knows this, my brother knows, and they hate that about me. Like, my brother hates that I don't want to go anywhere by myself, because every time I go out, I just literally feel so, my God, everyone's looking at me. Why are they looking at me? Am I dressed funny? Do I look funny? Is my body a certain way? Why don't they like me? I feel so judged by everyone. I feel like everyone is looking at me, and then I start having breathing problems and whatever. And because I think this is also because of my low self-esteem, basically. So yeah, guys, like, if you get anxious about over anything and everything, then you know it's okay. These are the symptoms. Now I can actually go see my GP or my psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever, you know. So you know you need help when you experience such things. You know then that, okay, this is what they call the anxiety disorder. And I think that's about it. That's the difference between normal anxiety and anxiety as a disorder. So now, don't ever confuse the two. I think next week we should actually talk about the different types of disorders, because there is a lot. Girl, there is a lot. I'm usually just financially anxious. That's one of them. But next week I will come back with another one of your favorite mental health awareness videos about the difference between, your different types of anxieties. So yeah, I think that is it for this week. Yeah, that's it. If you have any more questions or comments, or you want to add anything, please don't forget to leave a comment on our comment section, you know. Please also don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click that notification bell so that you are the first one to get notifications every time I upload a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and it's been a pleasure. I missed you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah! Love you.